Thank you for joining us for part 3 of week 9 of our Ashes to Ashes campaign. DamJam, there is what looks to be an anti-material sniper rifle pointed right at the back of this guy's head, and you are the only one who sees it at the moment.
At that, DamJam is gonna yell "look out" as he jumps up to ignite the lightsaber to stab the guy up.
As you do that, the calm hand of the Jedi grabs the lightsaber and sits you down and says, The ship won't be space-worthy if you do that. Can you get us out of here?
He'll snap out of it as that battle instinct kicked in for a moment. He's like, oh, yeah. And he'll... Does the Jedi still have it, like, just grasped it and took it out of his hand?
No, he totally, like, the moment you said, oh, yeah, he totally let go of everything.
Okay. You'll put it back and he'll jump over into the pilot seat and start getting everything going.
He turns his gaze towards Grodd. Grodd, you are the turret man that shot me, correct?
That would be me. How you doing? Sorry.
I'm doing fine. My robe, not so much, but I need you to get to the turret. And then
hey, 10-4, Captain.
He turns over towards Viatar, who's in the computer room, and he's like, Viatar, are these friends of yours?
No friends of mine.
Excellent. Then I see no reason why we should delay our taking off. And he turns and leaves the cockpit.
It's like...
All right, DamJam.
So, Travis.
Oh, yeah, Travis is like, hello, sir.
We need all power to all guns. We have company.
Roger that. If you'll just hit the manual switch, I can take over, or if you would prefer that Grodd shoots, I can just supply him with as much energy as he needs.
Give it to Grodd.
Sounds good. So you just see power bars, like you're watching the monitors, as it's like, some away from engines, more to the weapons, but he's keeping shields at a constant. Sirius, you're sitting there meditating, and you hear footsteps coming down the hall.
I'll look up.
You look up, and Janice snaps at you and goes, nope, meditate, and then walks past you. You're muted, dude.
Yeah, I was still basically in meditation. It was more of just like an eye thing, you know. But yeah,
he's basically saying, "No, you focus."
I didn't see you.
And he goes into the hangar and looks around, and then kind of makes eye contact with Sirius, who's sitting against a wall. And just closes his eyes, and you feel supported, Sirius. Almost amplified. What are you thinking about right now, Sirius?
Nothing really.
So you've exhausted your memories?
Basic. No, well, I mean, I've cleared my mind, basically. I was thinking on, the differences between this dude and my master, but once I started to meditate, I reached that state where I'm not really thinking about anything, just sensory data is passing through me, basically.
Yeah, you start imagining the Force and harnessing its energy, and you remember this training that your master gave you. He called it "put it in the basket," and it's where you kind of emotionally feel like you're balling all this power up into a small, isolated spot. And Grodd, as you're heading back to the turret, you kind of glance down the hall where the ladder is, and you see Sirius is sitting there against the wall, complete in meditation, like he doesn't even notice you're coming, but his pouch is floating in the air in front of him.
I would notice that, and I would say, like, I would probably, like, whisper to him. Like, Sirius, what are you doing, man? Let's go.
Nothing.
So, okay.
You're so deep into it right now, you don't even hear him. And it's almost like there's help muffling him out.
Grodd would like get no response, and he'd just get pissed and like keep heading to the gun.
Yeah, and as you like get pissed, you see that the pouch opens and pieces of his lightsaber are floating out, and then you just climb up the ladder up to the gun. DamJam, I need you to roll a piloting real quick against two. Are you trying to fancy fly this to knock them off, or are you just taking off?
I think I would give them a little nudge as I'm taking off, but nothing too fancy, just enough to maybe try to get them off balance, so maybe they'll roll off
two
or
purple.
slide off.
Planetary 2 purple. Okay. And I'll go as far to say that they do have magnetic boots, so I'm going to have you put a setback die.
Okay.
Viatar comms Grodd. Hey, Grodd, you got full power on those guns.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Excellent planetary. There were 4 guys, and now there's only 3, as one of them goes, ah! And he tumbles and goes thump, 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 down the wedge shape of your freighter. And as you're lifting up and turning, he just goes, ah! And misses the platform and just, ah! Towards the surface of Coruscant below.
So Viatar, he'd be pulling up like external cameras, like seeing if he could get an ID on any of these
cameras.
Yeah, just so I could get some. I'd be taking some readings just to see if I could if these are individuals I need to be directly concerned with, or if there's somebody I can just brush off.
One of the cameras on top of the cockpit turn on and go, and you actually see the camera view of the guy's hand. Just like my webcam is right now. The guy with the sniper rifle. And he hears the noise, and he's looking around, and he looks at the camera, and then a moment, it's a little freeze frame on one of the monitors as it does facial recognition. He looks alarmed, takes the sniper rifle, and blows that camera away. But it doesn't take long for you to find out that you've met him before.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of
the old
Tatooine. He was one of the bodyguards. You know. You already know. You know he's working for now.
One of the guys we brushed off and bailed out on.
Yeah, you remember the bald
the guy that Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's the bodyguard that was standing behind him.
Right. Mike. Hey, Grodd.
So, yeah, probably directly.
This is somebody you need to... I'm like, I give him the details. I'm like, this is the one guy that you need to deal with right here. And I'm like, he's standing, and I give him like measurements from the gun to the guy, and I'm like, him first.
All of a sudden, Travis is like, "Sir, would it be all right if I added that a technical evaluation of the situation would indicate that there is a high probability that Grodd will put a hole in the ship, and in that area, that means blowing up the bridge."
Understood.
Excellent.
Grodd knows. Thank you very much.
All right, so Grodd, would you like to take the shot, or would you like to see if DamJam's flying could get more of these guys off?
Well, I'd look, and he turned the turret to see if there was even a shot at this guy.
Oh, there's a shot.
And then he would say, Travis, what happened to that targeting triangle you had before? You got any kind of targeting assist?
No, unfortunately, my subsystems are programmed so that any suicidal attacks against oneself will not be assisted by the targeting program. You will not be able to blow up the ship's vital components with autolock.
Are there any other targets besides this guy, or?
They're all on the bridge, but you just see that guy in front of you.
I'm like, I calm DamJam. Hey, DamJam, how about you raise the tail and dip the nose?
Okay, I'll try that. And so he'll proceed to do that.
The screen wipes. Sirius, you're standing there. You couldn't be happier. Asha is standing next to you. Beautiful in her form. She's no longer pregnant. And she's like, I knew she could do it. She could do anything once she has her mind to it. And as you drift to the left, after looking at your beautiful wife in the eyes, you see your daughter is learning how to ride a holo scooter. And she's wobbling a lot, but she's like, Daddy, I'm doing it. And you're in front of your house on Paradise.
So yeah, I'm meditating. I get this vision, and I'm gonna just narrate it out and say I'm hearing the sound of water falling, and as I listen to the sound of this waterfall, the flow of this water, I remember the lessons of of the flow of the force and energy, and I'm thinking of attachment and how I have to let it flow away back into the force.
Your master goes, don't. Sirius, don't forget the core of our ideals. Embrace it. Look at this moment. And as you look to your right, your master is standing beside you. So Osh is to your left and he's to your right. And he motions towards her. Look at beautiful Sarah. This is a moment of pure good and joy. Do not fear it. Jedi are taught to fear these moments because it could remind us of what is now. And the scene changes to Cooper strapped to the wall. Sarah's just like, blasting him with lightning. And he grabs your hand and he looks you in the eyes and he goes, don't focus on the now. Focus on the light of the beautiful moment. And then all of a sudden the screen pans out again and it's sunny again. And you steer and you see this beautiful smile of your daughter who's coming back from making her first lap. Your wife kisses the bicep on your arm and rests her head there. And he kneels down looking at your daughter and then looks up at you. Don't you feel the beauty in this moment? Go embrace her. And then as you're looking at your daughter, the scooter falls. And she stumbles. And skins her knee. And she goes, ow! And your wife goes, oh, that's all you. This was your idea.
So as I bend down to help my daughter up and collect her bicycle or whatever she's riding on, tricycle, I still hear the sound of the water falling. And as I pull my child into my arms with full love and affection, and I embrace my wife as I walk towards my home, I still hear the sound of the water flowing, like the force flowing through all time and stuff. And as I walk to my home, I'm just thinking of the room of 1,000 fountains in the temple on Coruscant, and that's the sound that I'm hearing. Is the water flowing as the force flows through us all. As I enter my house, I'm full of love, but I'm also full of acceptance of the fact that love and life is transient.
Your wife kisses you on the cheek and then grabs Sarah. Come on, let's go get you all bandaged up. And she's like, thanks, Daddy. I still had a lot of fun. And she's looking back at you as if she's skipping, as your wife is taking her to the bathroom. She's looking back at you as this will be the last moment that you ever see her. She's 7.
Yeah, first and last.
And she rounds the corner, and then your master squeezes your arm. I think it's time for you to wake up now. But know this. You have a purpose. There's a new order. A new republic. And if there's to be a Jedi or council counseling them, then you need to learn how to counsel yourself. And he kind of takes his hand off. Janice will teach you much. But there is someone else you must seek out. That is, if you want to surpass this.
Who is it, Master Ten?
You need to take Sarah to Luke Skywalker.
I've heard the name as the big hero of the rebellion, right?
Oh yeah, there's posters of him all over the place.
This is apparently the kid of Darth Vader. I'm like, yeah, okay, what? As you command, Master, will do my utmost.
He is starting a new Jedi Council. but a threat will arise from it. You are not the hero of this story, my son. She is.
May the Force guide us both.
I never got to tell you, Sirius, but even though I was not married and I did not have child, these moments here I felt with you. It was part of the reason why the Council removed me. You were like a son to me. I think it's time for you to wake up now.
So as he says that, I think back to my other family, because I have my crew and my wife. So like I'm drawn back to my other family as I think of my crew in this perilous situation. And I come back to reality.
When you come back, your lightsaber is fully constructed and it is floating in the air in front of you.
So I'll float it around my hand as I meditate on it, and holding it up down this way in front of me. I'll turn it on with the Force.
You turn it on. What color is the blade?
Probably green.
The green hue radiates throughout the hallway. And that's when you hear a voice coming from the computer room. Now would be a good time to do something. They will start to breach the shields if they continue what they are doing. DamJam, you're in the cockpit. You're looking out in front of you. You see two Black Sun guys have pulled out this kit. It looks like a defib kit, and they're pressing it against the ship, and you just see the shields are flickering like crazy. They're trying to breach. And then all of a sudden, the guy with the sniper rifles pointing to his helmet and then pointing at you.
At this moment, an instinct happens, and I get on the comms and say, everybody hold on. And DamJam is going to barrel roll.
Okay, that is a maneuver. Let's do that against 3 difficulty because it's planetary and you are in the middle of a city. So okay. Roll me a piloting planetary. Viatar, I don't imagine you'd have any problems since your chair is one of the chairs up at the bridge. It's got its own belts. So you could just...
Right.
Same with Grod. Grod, you're definitely fastened.
And I'm using a light side,
to secure himself.
Yeah, Sirius, you might have to roll something depending on how crazy this gets. How is Sirius feeling right now while he's getting his dice ready?
Pretty calm and at peace. Holding a lightsaber again is not as amazing as he would have thought because of the other amazing things that have happened, but it's still totally amazing. Like meeting another former Jedi and like getting those fresh memories and like sort of speaking to his master, like kind of overshadow it, but it's still like a super momentous occasion, something he's been thinking about. And the whole thing about Luke and all of that, he feels like the lightsaber is a symbol of the commitment he has to this new order.
Right. All right. DamJam, right. How's the dice pool going? Let's see it.
All right. I did upgrade using a light side point.
Oh,
so here
that's
we go.
A shame.
No, it's not. Oh, wow.
Woo! Yikes.
What the hell?
1, 2,
you
3.
Do
Never mind. I'm not going to count them all.
Facebook is going to light me for this. You do a barrel roll, and you smash the ship directly into the platform that you were just taking off at. Upside down. Smash it right into the platform, and it just goes... Blood streaks across the bridge window as, like, they just are completely obliterated, and the ship goes... rolls off the platform and starts to free fall.
Oh, shit.
My God.
So,
Viatar's like
Grodd and
pounding the
Viatar are
console
like
for-
in the chairs like this. Sirius, I'm gonna need you to roll in athletics against a daunting check. That's a thing.
How many is daunting? 4?
4.
4, yeah.
Nice. Take some strain on
I
that.
think the strain is that you this kind of jumbles you a little bit. You were focused and calm, and then this crazy thing happened. And during your slip up, before you regain your consciousness again, you just have that flash of Sarah's lust as she's burning Cooper's body. Not that it's affecting you, but you can feel her. Well, here's Grick's roll. Ow.
Poor guy's just rolling around.
And Janice's roll. So Janice, like you, he gets up, and as the ship rolls, he just reaches his hound up and grabs a pipe, and now he's kind of spinning in the air with gravity. And he's like, Sirius, maintain your focus. DamJam.
So
This,
Yes.
I cannot stress to you, Chris, how much this failure, it will kill someone. Do you understand?
Okay. Yes.
I need you to roll a piloting planetary against 4 daunting. And I'm going to give you a setback because the tail fin is not working right.
Okay. Well, I can take that away.
Viatar gets on. Leave me some ship, dang it!
Oh, did you just upgrade it?
I think I did.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, Grodd, can I have you roll in athletics?
Bad athletics.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to roll in athletics or any other kind of reflex-based ability against 2 purple, please.
Could I do a coordination? I'm a lot better at that.
That's basically the way I ask you to narrate that. If you roll coordination, is think Assassin's Creed, more parkour shit, as opposed to
swinging
straight
and-
up. Yeah, as opposed to straight up speed or physical.
Against 2, you said?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Redo that.
Oh,
sorry.
Wow.
Just re-click the button. Sorry.
Where did it go?
Hey! So you're sitting there, the ship goes in this barrel roll, and you realize real quick as it's like, you go, no. And the first thing that you see at the moment of impact is a helmeted head bounce off the turret, and you go whoop down the ladder as the turret is scraped off or damaged. It's just completely buckled in. Describe to me what that looks like, you getting out of the seat.
It's like one fluid motion. It's like ripping the belt off as he's rolling out of the seat, and then you don't even see him grab rungs. You just see him like a fireman slide down a ladder. Just,
I love that.
Both feet on the outside, just hanging onto the rails on the outside, and he just quick down so fast he doesn't even have time to catch his feet underneath him, and he just falls to the floor.
Yeah, clunk, you hit. DamJam.
All right. I'm sorry, I gotta do this. I gotta use another one. This is too crucial. All right, here we go. Oh, thank God.
Oh.
We're going big or home.
It's safe to say that the 2 threat are going to be strain. Stupid cat.
Strain on me.
Yes. 2 strain
We're
on
on the
you.
ship.
No, I'm going to give it to him. And describe to me how you succeed in turning the engines back on and pulling your ship up without the use of one of the steering mechanisms.
So as we start to plummet, DamJam's like, shit, and he just he shuts off the engines briefly to let the power fluctuate, and then he slams it back on, full reverse, and as it's starting to free fall and list, it shoots up, and he uses the momentum of the ship to, kind of make it float with the controls. What'd you say? The fins broken up there.
Yeah,
he's using it. He's using the momentum of gravity and the reverse to try to steer it as best he can.
It's a good thing because when you plummeted past the platform and you fell, you went into a big giant antechamber that's full of green glowing acid on the bottom from the chemical plant. And you go, and you get so close that you could see your thrusters are causing waves in the chemicals down below.
All right, and then I'm gonna punch it out of here.
All right. So that shouldn't be too hard. That's considered part of that success as you fly up. Damage reports, Viatar, are off the charts. One of the computer monitors is sparking. The entire tail section is completely damaged and will need to be repaired. Scanners are gone. The webcams on the top deck is gone. The turret's gone. You guys now have no weapon on the top of the ship. The left side is badly burned. There appears to be a high indication of heat on the lower part of the ship, so some of the paneling will need to get replaced because they're just like a ceramic-based paneling. It's one of those one-and-done, hey, I saved your life, but now you need to replace me kind of safety hazards. And the AI overheated and has shut down.
My God. We need another location, gents. And we need to go now.
Janice looks to Sirius and raises his brow.
He looked at me to say something.
They're looking for a location.
Yeah, I'll say we have to find the rebels. But for perhaps repairs would be in order first.
It would. And a place to lay low. He motions towards the parchment in your robe.
Lyra, because I was trying to use this for my wife, but since we're at last resort, I'm like, well, fuck, I guess we'll have to find a different place to live.
Well, I mean, you'd have to go to the rebels anyway or the new Republic and the Resistance to find her.
My thinking was if we ever go to this place, it's not gonna be safe for her to go there. So if we go there once.
Well, no, that's good. That's good. Maybe you're right.
So yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna.
You could think of elsewhere. Janice did not tell them about it. You could just say, come up with another idea. You also have someone here that you guys aren't utilizing, and I'm not reprimanding you, but you have someone here who knows the underworld very well. This is his jam.
Vitar?
No, Grodd.
Or Greg.
Grodd.
Grodd?
Grodd is an underworld. This is his environment. If you guys need a place to lay low and get some cheap repairs, Grodd might be the guy to go to.
That's why I said perhaps a place to make some repairs, and I look at Vitar and Grodd like, you guys know this spot. What's up?
I don't know about repairs. I mean, but yeah.
Yeah, he'll say, Grodd? Yeah, there's always a place to hide out. You just got to know the right person.
As long as it's not Black Sun.
That could probably be arranged.
Probably.
I'll look at Janice and say, you can always count on my crew.
I have very good faith in them. Is there quarters
Grodd,
I can
get up
rest
here.
in?
I bring him up to engineering.
Yeah, so Grodd's going up towards the computer room, right? The engineering computer room. And Sirius,
right.
You're asked by Janice if there's a place where he can set his stuff. Sirius?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we do.
So you're going to show him to the quarters?
For sure.
Yeah, as you go down and you're showing him to the quarters, He says, there's something I wanted to give you. I guess technically it's tradition. And he holds out a black case.
So what is this? And just trying to I haven't like fully decided this in my mind, but I'm trying it out. I'll say Master Janus, and I'll open the case.
You see a black lightsaber.
Like a hilt that's black?
Yep.
Say, what is this? As I remove it from the case very carefully.
And then you remember training with your master. And he had a black lightsaber.
And so, like, as soon as I lay my hands on it, the Force, kind of like when Rey touches Luke's lightsaber, when I touch it, I immediately am remembering clashes, when it clashed with my blade, memories of training with Master Ten, and I see his horns, and I immediately put it back in the case and close it with a smile on my face, and I say, mighty gift indeed.
It doesn't work.
Thank you.
Its crystal was shattered during his last fight, but it is tradition.
I will take care of it as if it was my own. Thank you.
He nods. You have a long fight ahead of you. We need to find a place to lay low. I don't suggest leaving Coruscant for some time.
Well, the Force has brought us here for a reason. I think you may be right.
But we will also need a place to hide. Something tells me that someone is coming. And he
I know
down.
I know of multiple threats that seek us. One more personal than I care to admit at this time.
Hopefully my feelings aren't connected to that. He stops by one of the rooms, opens it, and sees that it's not claimed. And he goes, "This'll be spotting enough for me. Thank you. I must rest now."
Yes, we will calm you if we need assistance. Thank you, Master Janus. Rest well.
He bows to you, and then goes inside and shuts the door.
To the closed door, I look at it and I'm like still kind of troubled by the whole situation, and I'm holding the case and I'm thinking about my master, and I say, "May the Force be with you." And I go back to join the homies.
Yeah, so Grodd and Viatar are up in engineering. DamJam's still, I mean, he can fly the ship, but it's one of those things like when your car goes out of alignment, you can't take your hands off the wheel, otherwise it just starts veering off. So it's flying, and you're getting cars honking behind you because you're smoking as you fly through.
Need an oil change.
You know, Grodd, there's always one place that you did really well hiding out in here. Can I get an underworld check from you with 2 purple?
Of course.
And Viatar's using the computers to pull up maps that he's familiar with of locations in the underworld. Like,
yeah, let's give Grodd a blue die then. Almost like he's looking at the maps.
Underworld. Push. Nope.
Well,
2 threats.
I think the threat is that you realize that the only place that you really haven't burned the bridge on right now is Madame Cheshire's. She owns a house of ill repute in the red light district. And you have a few open tabs there. But
well, and Viatar notices Grodd just kind of stop.
You never slept with the women. You always laid low there, but they saw it as taking business away from them, so they made you pay as if you were sleeping with them. You just haven't done that yet.
Yeah, Grodd will think to himself, like, where's the best place to hide? And he'll always remember his grandfather saying, you know, brothels, because they never want any heat, and as long as you had the money, they would keep any kind of secret that you needed. So, yeah, he remembers the madams here, and he'll tell to Viatar to, you know, set the course to for the underworld, for the lower levels.
What is Madame Cheshire's brothel named?
Probably just, I don't know, maybe just the Madam.
Hello, Kitty.
The Madam.
The
I
velvet,
like that.
the velvet hand or the velvet touch.
I like the Madam. I like that
Yeah.
one. Like maybe the neon light is of a woman, and like you see her ass and her backside, and she's looking over, and she's wearing one of those debutante masks, and on the ground is a beautiful noble dress just kind of crumpled up in the corner, and it's like the Madam, and all the prostitutes there wear masks until they take you back to the room. So that's part of the lure, is that people are like, ooh,
Mystery.
And as the ship approaches the public parking center attached to the Madame, I want you guys to describe me one thing you notice about the Madame physically, or an event that is transpiring near it. So, let's go to Archie. What is one thing that you physically notice about the cat house, or that you see going on around it? Let's build a scene.
All species, like crazy, ridiculous amounts of like.
Oh yeah,
like where they like cater to people who
maybe there's a
may want
female
whatever
Wookiee.
species. Like all
There's like an
types.
arachnid in the back.
Little Ewok.
I like that.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that way
Ewoks are
that way she
too
has
well
what you
known.
need, you know.
Just-
Now
But
maybe
I-
a new acquisition.
Jawa
you know?
there.
Maybe there's even like, you know, homosexual displays where people can go and do voyeur, or they can purchase, you know, anybody that they want. I like that idea. Rad. Chris, something you notice physically about it, or something that is going on in or around it?
As DamJam's walking, he's just scanning the area. He notices a very familiar figure that he hasn't seen in a long, long time. And in fact, it's very rare to see another squib out in the galaxy, as that, you know, they're so well traveled. It's very hard to run across another one unless you're actually traveling with them. So he notices the squib. Now, she's got the mask over, but he can tell it's a squib, and he's kind of looking, going, is that who I think it is? And as the squib catches eyes with DamJam, kind of just turns away and starts looking, you know, jolts, and then starts kind of scanning again, like just ignoring that DamJam's walking by.
Ah, okay. Let's say she's on the sidewalk doing advertising.
Yeah.
And as she ignores DamJam, you actually see a really large, muscular alien come up and says, "How much?" And she's like, "You've been here before, the usual." And he goes, "Okay," and hands her the cred chip, and then they hold hands, and she leads him inside. Viatar, what's one thing you notice about it, and or something that's going on around it?
Well, Viatar had heard, never actually been to this particular location, but he's actually had contact with a couple of the Madame's escorts and whatnot, because they needed some plastic surgery and stuff done. Apparently, things got a little rough, and so but because it's been so, they've had some rough clientele. They've actually got armed security.
Oh,
on
nice.
the outside of the. So
Nice.
I mean, it's like a souped up bouncers. You know, they're kind of like a harem that's got eunuchs. You know, they don't mess with the girls, and they, you know, it's like
Grodd, your eyes look forward as you guys depart the ship and start heading for the Madams. DamJam has that interaction with one of the first masked ladies you come encounter with. And your eyes dart over to the door and you see it. Wasps. Wasp security. Their yellow and black striped armor is unmistakable. They are some of the most ruthless convicts turned straight that you've ever seen. And they're led by a guy who used to be in the Imperial military.
I'll see these guys out here, the security guys, and I'll whisper to these guys. I was like, don't mess around with these guys. It's like they're serious news. Let me do the talking.
Yeah, part of the reason
we'll
why
this just fine.
You refer to them as WASP, by the way, is because they'll start shit with you even if you were on the clean and narrow. Like, they'll sting no matter what. They'll get you.
Yeah. But something I noticed that as we're walking up there, like LAX has like a separate entrance for like celebrities to like get through the airport and stuff like that. We'll notice like as we're walking up there, like a garage door will open up next door, and you'll see like these two black like tinted windows and everything, like ships just cruise on in there, and like then the door will shut like right behind them.
Luxury vessels,
like there's
limos.
a VIP.
Yeah,
like there's a VIP arriving there.
Okay. Sirius, as you're departing the ship, Janice motions to you. Would you like me to accompany you, or shall I abstain?
I'll look to the crew to see if they heard that and if they want to give any nods either way on that.
If you would prefer me to stay with the ship, I can. Might not be a bad idea since it's been damaged.
Yes, perhaps you could ensure the ship's security. I would feel very safe with it in your hands for the time being.
Okay.
And
I think he moves towards...
Viatar's like... Viatar doesn't see a need to go in. He's like, I'll stick with the machinery. It's like...
Fair enough. Yeah, so Viatar's staying with the computers, and what you see, Viatar, is that the Jedi just walks into the cockpit and sits down and then starts meditating.
Mm-hmm.
And Grodd, you lead the two of them up to the bouncers, and they're like, you on the list for tonight?
I'll say, I'm pretty sure I am.
Nope. What's your name?
I'll say Cred Stick, and I'll hold up Cred Stick.
Sorry, that's not how we run business anymore, unless you'd like me to break that pretty hand of yours.
Well, could you just tell...
Francis, let the man in. And you look over and you see the madam.
And I'll say, thank you, madam. I was just about to drop your name.
What
Luckily,
race is she?
I didn't have to. I mean, it's got to be Twi'lek.
Oh, okay. So you see a purple Twi'lek standing there, and she's older, and she's got a beauty mark and hard-set eyes. And as you walk up to the doors and she's smiling at you, she slaps you right across the face. Mr. Hahali, you would dare show your face here after you ran off without paying my girls.
Well, about that.
We have devised a plan on when you come back, a plan of retribution. The girls have decided. Go to room 2. You will be dealt with personally. She smiles.
I smile big as fuck too. Like, yeah, buddy.
It's like,
And I'll say, but, and I'll hold up the Cred Stick.
But, no. You'll need that for the girls. If you're lucky, they won't charge you interest. Yeah, everybody in the group's like, yeah.
I'll say, but you just don't understand from last time.
Don't worry about it, sweetie. Just head on up there. Let the grown-ups do the talking. She motions to the other two.
And yeah, he'll reluctantly go, but he'll look back like at these two and like save me kind of thing.
I'll say you can use a massage after and I trail off. You know what I'm talking about.
And I was like, and I don't think they're gonna give me a massage.
Have fun. She turns to you guys. Come with me. We'll speak in my office.
As you wish, madam. My name is Sirius. May I ask your name?
The madam.
This is my friend DamJam.
Hello, DamJam. We have one of you in our employ.
Yes, I have noticed that.
She's quite energetic.
Yeah.
Someone
She seems like she is. Perhaps.
Well, follow me. We have much to discuss.
And as we start to walk, I say, I hope you don't have anything too painful in mind for my friend Grodd.
I don't have anything painful in mind for him. The girls do.
Excellent. Oh,
The camera pans
I'm
over
not sure
as
how
the
terrible
door
it's
in
supposed
front
to
of
be.
the door in front of Grodd opens, and he sees a spinning wheel with hand and ankle restraints. And there's 6 girls with these cattle prods, and they're like, "Hi, strap yourself in. We have a lot to talk about."
Yeah, and he's still like, but, holding up his crest.
No buts. You said you loved me. You said you'd pay me next week. That was 2 years ago. You said Grick didn't have STDs.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's horrible.
Now put
this
your credit
time-
stick
Oh my
away
God.
before I put it away for you.
This time he's just resigned to his fate. He's like, all right.
Yeah, the camera ends with your backside and the doors just shut. And that's where we're going to go on our break. Thank you very much for joining for part 3. We'll be back for part 4 in just a little bit.
It's got one of those gyroscopes. So the thing flips around so it can flip its backside to its front side. And they're like,
There you go. Yeah.
this thing- oh, man.
It sounds
He's
like a
he's like, "No,
sex
get there!"
torture chamber that Da Vinci invented. All right. We'll be back in 15 minutes for our last break. Bye-bye.